Hi, today I'm going to be talking to you about the hammer throw and the different drills that are utilized when training beginner athletes or beginner throwers in the hammer throw. This throw is not typically seen in the high school setting, and the first time most of our athletes are introduced to it is in the collegiate setting. So the hammer throw is not only one of the most technically difficult throws, but it is also something that you're having to retrain your body on how to perform this, which can be very difficult for a lot of beginner throwers. So with this, the first thing you're going to be focusing on is footwork, which I don't know if you'll be able to see from here, but with the hammer throw, the footwork is different than every other throw, as you're working on pushing the knee into the other knee while dropping the hips, driving the knee around, and coming back. And this is going to be performed anywhere from 3 to 4 turns in the throw. So for a lot of for a lot of athletes, you're going to be focusing for the first majority of training them in this on footwork. Typically, it begins by using the lines on the track, and you'll simply just have them go around and practice that turn over and over again until they feel comfortable. And then you're going to get them to start slowly going lower and lower until they are in a position that would be good while performing the actual throw, which of course they will continue to perfect as they're learning how to do the throw. From there, they're going to transition into utilizing different props. So when I was learning how to throw a hammer, we would use PVC pipe or the bar, the 45-pound bar, when doing lifting, and you put it on your shoulders, so they're having their arms above them. They don't have their arms as much to help them balance. And again, they're just practicing that form, keeping straight, because what we're working on here is not only are they having to focus on where their foot is going, because the foot does go, this might not be a good angle, but we're going up on one foot, up on the toe, and then up on the heel on the other, and then switching. And that's a very quick thing, so not only are they focusing on that, they're focusing on where their hips are. They should be level at all times throughout the turn. And they're also focusing on where their arms are and where their strength is, which is all in their core. So by utilizing this, they're able to make sure that they are staying upright and keeping all of their power in their core. After this, we'll typically have them start using chains, or they can utilize the actual hammer. And you'll begin with drills with the ball just on the ground. So they have the ball on the ground in front of them, and they're just doing that turn. And by doing that, they're able to start feeling the pull of the ball and where that's at and how that affects where they're moving in their turn. After you've done the ground throw, they're going to start doing it, bringing it slightly up off the ground. And this can be practiced with PVC pipe. As this is, how they've been holding it. But anyways, I digress. So after they've done the groundwork to feel it on the ground, we're going to start letting them have the ball come up off the ground. So they'll simply do one turn with the ball on the ground, and then they'll start to lift their arms. And this is where they're starting to see, okay, how heavy is this ball? Where do my arms need to be in order to be in perfect position while I'm doing this? Because the arm position does change as you come up and back down, and they're able to start practicing that arm transition, which is another key part in this event. From there, we're going to start talking about the wind. So some athletes do it from bringing it just straight from the side and then up. Others have their own little things. When I did it, I simply just brought it from behind, comb behind the hair, and then go. Once they start to do that, they're going to feel where the ball is dropping in to the ring and where they need to be in their first position. So they're coming down, they're bringing it around and coming up, and stepping and they're back down, and they're back in this same position. They're going to start practicing that, and typically they'll start at 3 turns, and as they progress in the throw and in their technique, we can get up to 4 turns. I do typically see this in seniors, 3rd and 4th years at the collegiate level. Because it's at that point, you can get to 4 turns when you are able to keep everything tight and keep your movements and your steps tight and small so you can fit that many steps within the ring without going out. But these drills are used all 4 years. A lot of times you'll see first years you're going to be focusing a lot on footwork and where the ball is dropping in. And as you progress in that, a lot of times you'll start to utilize those things when you're messing up a lot, because once you've figured out how to do a specific technique, you can get stuck in parts. So to slow down and kind of figure out, okay, where am I getting stuck in my throw? And you're able to focus on, okay, this is what I need to fix. This is where I'm off. So drilling is a great asset, something that all coaches should utilize, and that's the big ones that I see and that I use in the hammer throw. Thanks.